Hey folks, how's it going? We're checking out some more Peter Kay. It's been a little minute, right? I think it's been a couple months now since we checked out some Peter Kay, so I'm definitely looking forward to this. Also, guys, we're still on the road to 100,000 subscribers. Right now, just 28% of you guys are subscribing, and if we can raise that 28%, I'm confident we can still make it by the end of the year. We went from 15% to 28%. That is a big leap in 1 week, so I definitely appreciate everybody who has subscribed so far. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe, because I definitely want to earn your subscription. So let's go ahead and jump into it, folks.
For free. You know what I love when you go for a meal? Nobody complains. You'll all complain to each other, but God forbid you'd ever tell a member of staff. They're on their bloody main meal over here. They're on their main meal. We've only just got our starter. They come in after us and they're on their main meal. Everything all right? Absolutely fantastic. Really, thank you. Really nice. Thanks very much. Lovely. Special.
My family does that.
I'm not coming here again. I'll tell you that way. No, it's gone down now. It's changed hands. It's changed hands. And then when food finally does arrive, we just swap with each other's. Oh, yours looks nice. Here, have a taste of mine. Taste it, taste it. Oh, it's nice, that. I should have got that. Here, have some of mine. They give me too much. Have some, take some. And gravy all over the table. Have some chips, have some chips. They give me too many. You fistfuls of chips everywhere. Like pigs. Don't give me your fork back, you dirty bitch. Take your fork, I don't want your fork. You have to be careful. They'll swap food, they won't swap cutlery. It's like when you give someone a drink out of a bottle. They go, oh, thanks very much. I had a bad experience with that in Gran Canaria. Mate of mine, Paul, bit of a joker, are on this street about 11:30 at night. Oh, we're thirsty. Proper, I'd had gammon for tea. Proper thirsty. He said, I'm spitting feathers here. He said, here, have a drink of this. Pepsi. I said, it's warm, that. He said, I know, I just got out of that bin.
Ugh. I will beat my friend's ass. Oh shit, I would throw up.
Funny. Still spitting into the toilet 2 o'clock in the morning, like. So you have your meal and then you're stuffed. Oh God, I'm full. Woo, shouldn't have had all that. Oh, I'm full, I'm gonna have to undo my pants. IBS. Oh, I'm full. Oh. Would you like a dessert?
I swear to God.
You having one? You having a dessert? I will if you will. Are you having one? Yeah, we'll have a look. We'll have a look. Yeah, we'll have a look. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. Cheesecake. Cheesecake. Cake of cheese.
Oh hell yeah.
Plasma. Then you get the bill. Can I have the bill, please? I love that. The international sign of the bill. Little signature in mid-air. Works in any country in the world, that. Or the little pad. They know what you want, but be careful. If you're going to get the bill, watch out, because basically you're accepting responsibility for adding up. Because I've been on lovely nights out, it all goes tits up when bill comes. No one knows who's paying. If you're on a works do or something like that and there's like 12 of you, are you going to split it 12 ways? What are you going to do? There's always some gobby cow takes charge because you've got a calculator on a thigh phone. I'll work it out here. Leave me alone, wait here. It's long divisions. 28, 23 each. 28, 23 each. That's including tip, Janice. £60 going in, £60 going in. 71, 8, 200, 205's changed. There's £2 back to you. 354 change. Can we pay part card, part cash? I've got a system here, dickhead. Do you mind? You're disrupting it all. £5 back. There was some really nice girl on her own. Give you 30 quid. That can stay there because I'm not taking it. £30 can stay there. You didn't have any wine. You didn't have a starter. You didn't have a main meal. You only had a breadstick, then you went toilets an hour. And it's your birthday. That can stay there. I'm not taking it. I didn't have dough balls. Fuck off your dough balls. Well, you're £2 there. Someone's not paid. I'm still short here. £2. I'm not. They've what? They've gone. Oh, there's always some couple sneaks off early, tight asses, got babysitter. You've got to watch that, that'll fester. They'll still be talking about that in 12 months, next Christmas, out again, few wines. Yeah. You're going to pay this year, you're going to fucking slope off like it last year. I've never been on a work to do me where there's not been a fight yet. Even me own, and I'm self-employed. Happened last year. 60-seater coach having a fight with driver. Only stopped for a toilet stop and a leg stretch. I was from Liverpool, he were. I said to him when we were driving, before we had a fight, I said, who are worst people you get when you're driving? I don't like blokes. Oh, blokes are like animals. I was bringing a load of blokes back from the races, and I'm driving up the M6. I look through the rearview mirror, and there's a bloke having a piss in the middle of the aisle on my coach.
Ugh.
I slammed the brakes on, he shut down the coach like that. Piss everywhere.
Gross. That was good. That was really, really good. Super right about the restaurant thing, man. I do that all the time while I say I'm full and I get a dessert. And as soon as when they offer it, I always get one. There's no talking it over like you were saying. For me, I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'll take one. I can make room for a dessert. Definitely. And then adding up the... Oh, God, that's a nightmare. Adding up the bill? No. I'm golden. Whenever, like... I was like, hey, can you just separate the bills? And I always make sure I tell them in the beginning, like, this... Tay and I are on one. These people are on another. If they mix up and bring it all on one bill, I'm like, yeah, go ahead and separate these bills. I'm not about to sit there and, like, split it a bunch of different ways. Because, you know, a lot of people, they'll do that. Like, where your meal's, like, $12 or something like that. Because, like, I'm pretty cheap. Or frugal, whatever you want to call it. And then you have somebody across from you, and each of your meals, like, one's like $35, and the other one's like $25. And it's like, I'm not splitting this 4 ways, dude. Like, forget that. I am good. So, yeah, definitely. I can't trust somebody else to sit there and do it either. Like he said, always the one person who wants to bring it out and start doing it. I'm like, no, I'm good. Separate checks, man. Let's do separate checks. You all aren't getting me. I already don't really like going out to eat that much because it's like overpriced and usually the food isn't that great. I usually kind of stick to the... I try to stick to items that I feel like a restaurant can't really mess up, you know? That's always the thing I always try to shoot for. Like, you really can't screw up a burger and fries. Like, you can, but it's usually at least edible. Like, it's not so bad. I don't like to try too many new things because then you're getting like, Jesus, oh, this is money. I'm not the type of person who will like send stuff back either. I don't like to do that. So I usually just go with something that's safe. I'm like I guess like a old man or whatever. Because being in the restaurant business is already a tough gig. So I don't like to add more like, you know, headache on like people's job. It's already a stressful job to work in the business. A lot of people, the waitresses are paid, most of the pay is based on tips. They get paid a few bucks an hour. I forgot what it is now. I know at one point it was like $3 an hour or something like that. I'm not sure if it's raised now to like $5 or something because and then all the rest of it is made up for like tips. But that's a nightmare, man. Yeah. So I always try to be aware because being in retail, at least I don't have to deal with tips, but you do have to deal with the public, and it can be a nightmare. So I can't imagine relying on people to give me money to make up for my deficit because I'm getting paid such a low rate per hour. And if it's slow, sometimes you don't make what you need to make that day. So I don't like to add more pressure onto it. So if something, I don't like sending stuff back. I'm like, I probably won't. I know not to order that again, or in some cases I just won't go back to a restaurant. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of going out to eat in the first place because a lot of times you get disappointed. There's very few restaurants, and when I find a restaurant I like, I stick to it. Like I'm I'm kind of an old man when it comes to that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like I'll always go to Aladdin Pita because the food's always great. They never mess anything up. They don't mix up the orders. I guess the best way to put it, I don't really like franchise sit down restaurants. You know what I mean? The food already kind of tastes generic, and you would think with it being so generic, they probably follow the same like procedures to cook the stuff, but it still gets screwed up. And you know you got to kind of mix in like it might be a different cook or they're busy, so they're overcooking or undercooking or what have you. But I prefer just not to deal with it. You know, that's why I read there was like an article saying like how millennials are killing the restaurant business. I'm like, yeah, because like they're expensive and the food's not that great. I wouldn't necessarily blame us for killing the restaurant business. I just think a lot more people are like, I don't want to pay that type of money for food I'm not going to enjoy with company I don't really want to be around, like really loud, crazy, belligerent people, while trying to enjoy a burger that they overcooked. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't like to go. This was a funny skit. I really enjoyed this. And yeah, a lot of the stuff lines up what he was saying. So that's all for this one, folks. Hopefully you guys are happy, safe, and healthy. And I'll see you in the next one. Later.